Shanae. You're watching Glamtrical. Today I'm here with actor and Emmy-winning producer Jake Hunter. How's it going?
Good, thanks for having me.
No problem, thanks for being here.
Of course.
So for the people that might not know you, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself, what it is that you do, and how you got into the business?
Sure. Well, I'm an actor and a producer. I moved to LA about 4 years ago. I got my start on a TV show called The Bay. About 6 months into moving here, I booked that, and then I was acting and producing on that show. I got nominated, won an Emmy, and then I moved on then to producing my own show that I started and wrote called Class Act, also an Amazon Prime show. And then now what I have coming up is I'm doing a movie called King Lear, starring Al Pacino, that I'm acting in and producing this year. That's really exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm super stoked on that. And then doing a music video that comes out shortly starring Bella Thorne. And then we have a new TV show called Harmony and Gold that Julie Pacino, Al Pacino's daughter, is actually the creator of. So
nice.
yeah,
it's
cool.
Amazing. You're booked and busy.
Thank you so much.
We love that.
Thank you.
No, I actually wanted to ask you about a short film that you recently worked on called Tribes.
Yes.
It's directed by, Aldi, was written by Andy Marlitt.
Yeah.
You've got a great cast. You've got Daystorm Power, Adam Wahid, yourself as well.
Yeah.
You're also a producer on that as well, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, me and Adam actually came together on that first. I would say there were so many moving pieces to that one. First, Adam was going to help me with social media, and I was going to help him with TV and film, because those are kind of the areas that we could help each other with.
Right.
And then I went to Nino with it, because Nino is one of my favorite directors. And Nino went to a screenwriting festival called the Page Screenwriting Contest, found a bunch of scripts, sent me them. I got Tribes in my hands, and I was like doing kind of what like I was conflicted as I was reading it. I wasn't sure if I should be laughing or feeling uncomfortable.
I felt the same when I was watching it. Yeah.
And so I was like, if this, just from the script, I'm feeling something like this, then there's something, we got something there.
And as you mentioned with Tribes, it's very interesting in the sense of 1 minute you're laughing, the other it's like everything stops, it gets serious.
Yeah.
So, because of the content of the film, how do you think that, people going in and that are going to watch the film, what is it that you want them to kind of take from it? Or, how do you want them to interpret the message that's in the film?
I kind of want everyone to be able to take their own message from it. I don't really want to give them a message from it, but it's about 3 men of different races that are going to rob a train, and nobody wants to rob their own race. So, but it sounds like a little bit on the nose when I say it, but that's what the great thing about it is, and the great writing that Andy did and Nino did a great job directing, was that you don't know necessarily what's going to happen still, even from hearing that. It's not on the nose. The writing is great, and it's full of twists and turns, and it's funny. It's not just like feeding down your throat like this is the issue that's going on right now. It's like here's an interesting way to talk about this issue that we can discuss.
Yeah. Now, since social media is such a prevalent thing now, it's obviously it's huge.
Yeah.
How do you feel like that kind of taps into now the entertainment business? Like, do you think it is going to help the way that people create content? And for you, how have you kind of seen like a difference? Like, do you feel like it's easier to be a content creator, or is it so hard because there's a lot of people out there with ideas that are now putting them on the internet?
I think it's super competitive. I think there's so many people that are creating as much as you can think of, pretty much. But I think it's just good to knock on as many doors as possible. You don't know which one is going to open up, and so Adam and Daystorm both, they have millions and millions and millions of followers. And for me, I had different kind of platform. Having shows on Amazon Prime and stuff like that. So for me, it's like collaborating with other people. We can combine our platforms. We can see what we can create and what comes of that, and just create just because you like to create. Don't create just to be, what opportunity could come from this, or how can I make it? Like, don't create for those reasons. Just create whatever you want to create, and the rest will take care of itself. If you know it's good, it'll be good. That's how I feel like. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And with Tribes, it's actually going to be premiering soon at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, no, it's super exciting. That's going to be our world premiere, and it's one of the Oscar qualifying festivals, so it's a really big festival for us, and we're super excited to bring it to Santa Barbara. And yeah, it's going to be premiering on the 23rd, and it's a super exciting year for that festival because they're honoring like Brad Pitt, Scarlett Johansson, Adam Driver, like so many different stars are going to be there. And it's one of the first festivals of the year. So for us to get into one of the first of the year, we're off to like a really good start for the festival circuit. Yeah.
Amazing, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We talked about a lot of great stuff.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to tell the people about before we go? Any upcoming projects, where they can find you online?
You can find me Jake Hunter Official on Instagram. The only thing, again, like I would say, like what we just discussed before, is just to create. I would really want, especially from all my projects, inspire people to create. And like for me, I hadn't done this as of 4 years ago. I hadn't been doing this. I was a baseball player. This had been the last thing on my mind. And I just jumped into it, just dove right into this. And I've like manifested all this crazy stuff to happen. And now I'm getting to work with people I could have never imagined to work with, and things are happening that I could have never imagined. So just, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever life you want to live, just go do it.
Nah, dog, why they good? I don't want to jack my people.